The Iron Leviathan. The invention of the submarine ship. Chapter 8. The Leviathan vanishes. Episode 1. Years of quiet. By the dawn of the 20th century, the world had changed. Electric light buzzed in cities where once oil lamps flickered. Trains crossed entire continents in days. The Union had held. The Confederacy faded into dusty textbooks and bitter folklore. But in the coastal towns of New England, people still left offerings by the shore. Conch shells filled with paper notes. Wind chimes tuned to minor harmonics. Small mechanical toys placed near tide pools. They did not say they worshipped the Leviathan. But they remembered. Episode 2. Red's final years. Red Keegan lived longer than anyone expected. Well into his 90s, he still walked the cliffs above New Haven every morning. He no longer spoke, but he watched the sea like a shepherd counts stars. Children called him the Keeper. One spring morning, a young man from the Naval Academy interviewed him for a thesis on early submersible warfare. Red said nothing. But he handed over a page. One sentence, handwritten in neat block letters. Machines don't vanish, they dream deeper. That was the last thing he ever wrote. He died that night. Episode 3. Graves beneath the waves. In the decades that followed, no Leviathan vessel was ever recovered. Not Margaret's. Not the Abyssal one. Not even the Leviathan of Light, though sonar teams searched for years. All that remained were fragments. Twisted pressure doors, glassless portholes, and once, a single boot filled with salt crystals and coral. But they never found a hull. Only echoes. Episode 4. The Stormlight Recordings. In 1912, during a deep-sea survey by a British research ship named the Euphonia, hydrophones captured a strange signal at 5,000 feet. It sounded like music. A low, thrumming chord, repeating every 12 hours. Not random. Not animal. The crew called it the Stormlight Recordings. The signal continued for 43 days, then stopped. 2 days later, a seaquake shattered an underwater ridge, exposing an ancient trench and dozens of metallic fossils, shaped like fish, inscribed with faint words in English. She still sings. Episode 5. The Leviathan Project closes. In 1920, the U.S. Navy officially closed its last file on the Leviathan project. The final entry read: no further sightings. No further recoveries. Project ended due to a reproducible design integrity. Privately, one admiral wrote, "The damn thing was never ours to command. It left when it was ready. The file was locked. The memory, not." Episode 6. A Whispering Shore. And now, over a century later, people still claim to see it. A ripple in perfect still water. A silver shadow beneath breaking waves. A faint song in the bones during storms. Fishermen off Nova Scotia speak of a shape that trails their boats, huge, silent, and kind. Whale watchers report creatures acting oddly reverent, as if following something invisible. And once, in a children's choir in Maine, a blind girl sang a melody no one taught her. When asked where she learned it, she said, "The water hums it, it's a lullaby." Chapter 8 ends. The Leviathan has vanished from sight. But not from sound. For in the marrow of the sea, where memory runs deeper than death, it still breathes.